Oh my God.
Hey, y'all. Hey, my voice is gone, but hey.
Not the voice dipping out. It's giving
Hey.
it's giving a bit of laryngitis. It's giving strep.
It's giving niggas have been running wild for weeks on end. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'm just falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
But hey.
Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are back.
Hey.
We are back. We are losing our minds a little bit. We were tired and we were booked and busy, but we are back at it again.
Heavy on the busy in the books.
Oh my God.
I'm still
That's a whole
reading
nother,
books because I'm trying to graduate.
that is a whole nother story. Like, we not ready for that story. Like, uh we just gonna dive into this because episode 5 was a lot.
Cinco.
Episode cinco, as lovely Sherry loves to say. But where are we gonna start with this?
Um,
Let's start, I would say, the beginning.
okay. Yeah. That's a great
Sorry,
thing.
I had a whole brain moment of like, oh, no, ignore me. Let's start at the
Place to
beginning
start the beginning, yes.
with this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing my mind because
Wait
I'm
a
just like,
second.
episode 5.
Okay, sorry.
In one corner, we had Walmart Captain Segregation. Oh, just wait till the ending. I have a beautiful recap video I'm adding that you have to, it will be a surprise.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be surprised. But
I just hear what Baby said. Baby just said Captain Segregation.
just wait. So it starts with this fight. In one corner we have Captain Segregation, in the other corner we have a Mr. Bucky Barnes, since they don't want to be calling him the Winter Soldier anymore. That's
Yeah.
a whole other discussion. And
The White Wolf, if you will.
the so you go to Wakanda for a hot minute, now you come back to White Panther.
The Caucasian Wolf, if you will.
Anyway, continue before we get off track. And and that fight was ridiculous. But can we discuss the facial reaction of Bucky at the end of that fight? Mans looked like he was done with Sam.
He wasn't giving that, but he was giving
something similar to that. In the same vein. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And then we got to the trial.
And he was
and
with the broke arm.
Yes, and John was being treated like a second-class citizen after the fight. Wonder who that gives us. Wonder how it feels if all that power gets stripped away from you.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Watching the little trial, I was like, this man is not gonna get any consequences. Just because trauma.
But however, Marvel said not today. Marvel said, listen, on our watch, you gonna face these trials and you gonna have some consequences. Why? Because my man did a whole murder
in 4K.
Got caught in 8K, not even 4, in 8K.
Oh.
With all them cameras around. Man didn't stop seeing all those cameras. You'd think he would. No. He was like, and he stood there. And I feel like that's also part of why Bucky had that face at the end, because he was like, this thing has been tarnished and soiled, but.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that was a mess. And then we had Val. What the heck is Val's role? What's this woman's
Miss Girl?
name? Miss Girl, what's her
She's
full
like
name?
the Nick Fury to US agent.
Yeah, and I'm like,
but it's what's her name? What's the actress name? What's her name? But it's giving A-list.
Yeah.
You know, this full disclaimer, I don't know white women like that. If you're a famous white woman, you're one of three people, okay? Meryl.
Let them know. Continue.
You're either going to be Meryl, you're either going to be Miss Anne, Miss Hathaway, Princess of Genovia, 0 COVID cases.
Miss Andrews.
Yeah.
Dame Julie Andrews.
Yeah. And I'm going to add an honorable mention of Miss, oh my brain. Miss, oh, my brain is fried, y'all. It's giving scattered, smothered, and covered. If y'all know about Waffle House, don't worry about it. It's giving scattered, smothered, and covered. Oh, y'all come back to me. Don't look at me.
We'll come back to that.
I can't remember.
It's okay. It's okay. It wasn't that important. But one of the three, yes, that's understandable. So Miss Ma'am's popping up. So we know she's gonna have something to do with the ending, I guess. We don't know. We'll see. And then let's hop to the White Wolf dropping off Zemo in Sokovia. Yeah, Sokovia. To the Dora Milaje.
Yes.
And that's a lot. That was a lot.
I was like, uh-oh.
And it's really funny because I also think back how it's really Black people who have to hold up the justice before justice is happening. Because really, when Mr. Walmart Cap was on trial, Mr. Mans really didn't do anything. All they did was just strip him of all his title. So PR stunt. Okay, fine. That's fine. What else? What else is important? So we're gonna skip ahead to Mr. Isaiah Bradley.
Oh my gosh, Kate Blanchett.
That's who you forgot?
Yes. I was like, what is her name?
Well, I'm glad.
Girl, you're fierce.
I'm glad that you found it.
You're fierce, queen. Girl power.
Yeah.
Girl pause.
One of three white women.
Yeah. Tilda Swinton, you can go ahead and slide in there too. Miss Tilda. Miss
I can't with you.
Miss Ball, baby. And Dr. Strange. It's giving traction alopecia.
So I'm going to drive the boat and we're gonna continue forward. It was a lot. That statement was a lot.
It's giving Mr. Potato Head. It's giving egg.
So Isaiah Bradley.
It's giving
Isaiah Bradley.
Hairless cat.
Isaiah Bradley.
Isaiah Bradley.
This man really does represent all of the hurt and mistrust that Black America has from all the torture we've been through.
And I respect it.
You can't tell me, looking at this man, you wouldn't feel the same way. Because I know all of Black America, we were all like, bro, we feel with you.
Yeah, you can't even be mad at him, to be honest.
Because this man, yes, he lost the love of his life. He lost part of his life, his dignity.
He almost lost his life.
Was used as a test subject, was still disrespected, and it took him pretty much dying in order to have a peaceful life. And even then, he's not even remembered.
That's some deep shit right there.
And then, what else do we have? That's important to talk about? I love the calling in favors reference.
I love the scenes in New Orleans. Well, not New Orleans, it was Delacroix. Delacroix.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, if Sarah and Bucky end up together, it's on site. And we're gonna talk about this more later.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on here that I'm just like, Marvel, what are you doing?
That was not the original plot of the movie.
And there's still more to that we're going to talk about later because I'm just like, Marvel, I see your sneaky little games and I don't like it. I don't like it.
I see you.
I see you.
Do you see me?
Honestly.
My third eye.
It's open and open and blind to the fake shit.
I see you.
What is Sharon planning? That's also a question I had.
Friend?
What is this man's planning when she was on the phone? What is this man's?
Friend? She not slick.
Because we both saw Miss Mans when she picked up that phone, especially the way she also pulled up. The way she pulled up.
I'm watching her.
I was like,
Also, let's discuss Mr. Mans in his cellar building that fake ass shield. It was giving Iron Man 1.
Don't do that. Don't do that to Tony.
In that cave, sweetheart.
Don't do that to Tony, though.
Scrap metal.
Don't do that to Tony, though. At least Tony had a proper plan that made sense.
He was also in dire need and desperation.
Exactly.
And it's just yet another bruised and broken white man.
As Shuri wants it. So, also, I have to bring up the scene with the boys playing with the shield. That was adorable.
Yes.
They didn't need to play with my heart like that. I'm also glad that we finally got the damn shield throwing scene.
I never looked at Anthony Mackie. But I was looking. I was engaged. That gap between me and him only got smaller.
I hate you. I hate you.
Anthony, I don't know your middle name. It's probably something real African American, but like plain. So it's probably like Anthony. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
Continuing on.
Continuing on.
No.
That's a conversation for some.
I don't want
Sam and Bucky both starting to get closure. So we had couples therapy part 2. Who asked Marvel?
No mediation.
No mediator was in this. And this is when they actually start talking to each other. And let me tell you something.
Bucky said, I read I Am Not Your Negro by James Baldwin. And he said, I am not your oppressor. He said, in fact, I was oppressed as well.
If you don't speak. Also the fact, and I am saying this with I am being quite honest. If Anthony Mackie doesn't get at least nominated for something.
Hello?
For that speech he gives.
That
you were not.
He said, here's some tough love.
Literally. He was like, you are not. Well, I want to get the quote verbatim. I need this quote verbatim.
He was like, guess what, friend? I understand you had a hard life, but you'll never be a black man in America.
But also, what he said, I need that whole quote, please. Aha! I know someone always, thank you, Screen Rants, because I needed that.
No, because Screen Rants we have in all the receipts.
Screen Rant loves me.
In alphabetical order, timestamps and all. I'll be like, thank you. And I love you too, Screen Rant. And I'm going to rant to my little screen right there with you.
Mm-hmm. I want the transcript.
Yelling at this here 10x4. Well, not quite. We'll say five, 5x12.
Not a 5x12. Not a 5x12.
A 5x12.
Mm-mm.
Cinco by.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how to say 12 in Spanish. I can say it in French though. Pick a color as a language, I'll say it.
I found it. I literally found the whole thing. But the part that I want to read, because this is important. This whole scene was just something I wasn't expecting for them to put right at the end, near the end of episode 5 also. And I'm like, so y'all gonna really drag me through emotional turmoil and then stop. Why?
My stomach really just out here making noises.
Your stomach knows.
I'm very sorry to the microphone.
But your stomach knows. But the part that I want to read, first off, Bucky saying that the shield's the closest thing I've got left to a family. So when you retired it, it made me feel like I had nothing left.
Pause. Because now we're speaking and using our words.
Record scratch, because man said, I'm going to actually open up. And I'm like, Marvel, you don't want to talk about. Okay. I see you, Marvel, you're not slick, but.
Right, let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm? I see you.
And then here comes the speech from freaking Anthony Mackie. You up for a little tough love? You want to climb out of the hell you're in? Do the work. Do it. And this man goes after Bucky says, I've been making amends. This man really says, nah, you weren't amending. You were avenging.
That's poetry, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court and all the non-binary sovereigns, I need y'all to really sit with this.
It's the sovereigns for me.
Anyway. Because the listen, non-binary ain't in that mess with the judicial system, especially this fucked up. No, but really, he could have stopped there. Honestly, I want that as a shirt. You weren't amending, you were avenging, and then the back to say, do the work.
I might see that in a therapist's office.
But then Mance went further to say, you were stopping all the wrongdoers you enabled as the Winter Soldier because you thought it would bring you closure. You go to these people and say sorry because you think it'll make you feel better, right? But you got to make them feel better. You got to go to them and be of service. I'm sure there's at least one person in that book who needs closure and about something, and you're the only one who can give it to them. And I'm like,
the life lessons.
And also my therapist just intervening right now on behalf of the whole world. How dare you?
The nuggets that are being gifted.
This show is too good. They better bring a season 2 or else I'm fighting Marvel. I will go up to the damn headquarters and fight. Square up if you're really bad at Marvel.
I'll come with you. We can fight together.
And then Sam talking with Sarah and getting that closure as well. Being a vulnerable Black man.
I love it.
On the screen.
I love it.
My soul left the building and went, oh, that way. And I couldn't get it back because they're a runner, they're a track star. And my soul was not ready for all this hard work. My heart was like, dead. Please. Yes, I had to say it like that. And then last few points that I can think of for this was Kari is really teaming up with Batroc from the first episode, who we haven't seen in God knows how long, to even the odds.
I was confused because I was like, is he from a movie? Oh, bruh, nigga, he was from the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, them when they was in the infiltrating the airways, it wasn't supposed to be in the borders.
Lithuania? I think it's the name.
I don't know. I feel like they was somewhere else. Like it was like some.
It was Middle Eastern borders. It was not our borders. It was Lithuania or something like that. I can't remember what the name is off the top of my head. I'm guessing. That was my first thing. My second thing is, I want to know what the new suit looks like. Does he keep the wings? Does he not?
No, because these little suitcase was irritating my spirit. Like, baby, just open it up.
Especially because Bucky with his whole head ass said he got a gift from Wakanda, and I'm like,
just if you want him to be your baby daddy, just say that, Bucky. I'm tired.
Like, if you don't quit playing and just cut this man, please.
Like, Marvel, you don't buy him a whole new you don't buy him a whole new fit.
And the thing is, the fit is not just a normal fit. He went to Wakanda and got that fit.
He said your ancestors made this.
And he said that your descendants are going to be happy to still exist because it's going to survive.
Child.
And I'm sitting there like, so Marvel, when is the queer baiting going to end?
And I know Shuri made that suit, so where's she at?
Do you want an honest answer, or do you want me to lie through my teeth?
Ooh.
Because the honest answer is going to hurt both of us.
Go ahead, friend.
She probably preparing for a certain funeral. And the legacy that she may be or may not be picking up. Moving on, because I literally felt my heart just stop. And my final thing is what we mentioned before with Captain America KKK. We bitten you that this man is off his rocker. And that's it. Is there anything you can think of?
I'm glad to be here.
I'm sorry. I had notes. I was going through my notes because I was like, not this. You know when you really be sitting there analyzing a show and you're like, this is how you know you're way too invested. Because then you have to go back and look at stuff again and make sure you have that correct. And I was like,
I just really can't right now.
Like catch me buying more Marvel merch. Catch me more
for sure. For sure.
But if you can't think of anything, did he really take? Yes, he did take the. Never mind. That was something I was thinking loud. Sorry. Well, we're coming back with our last episode. So, any predictions for this last episode you may have?
Well, Miss Carly girl, I was not invested in her, but now I'm invested. So now we got to see what she got going on. Miss Carly girl, and this is the last one. They got to wrap up a lot of loose ends.
I don't know how they're gonna do it.
We got loose ends with Miss Sharon. We got Zemo. We know he with the Dora Milaje, but he be El Chapoing.
He really do though.
Out of situations. So
he really do though.
Who else? Oh, we got to see what the suit look like. Of course, we got to see the suit.
We got to see who the hell Bucky ends up with, Team Sarah or Team Sam. Also, why is this man like this? Why is he like this? Truly. Why is he like this? Because I don't understand. But That's my main thing. I want to know. I got to know where he ended up. But we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. And we will see you in the next video. Protect your magic. Bye.